Hey everyone, welcome back. So you guys sent in some stuff about driving in blizzards, and
Yeah,
it looks important,
definitely.
like really important. We're talking about a video from a Kansas State trooper,
Right.
and it's not just like your average, hey, here's some driving tips kind of video.
Mhm.
This one feels a lot more
Yeah.
like a warning.
Like
Like,
Siren, yeah.
yeah, siren, like, whoa, pay attention. This is serious stuff. So we're gonna dive into that today and figure out why this trooper is so
Yeah.
amped up about it.
Yeah, it's striking how different this video is. You see a lot of PSAs about driving safely.
Right.
And most of them, well, they just kind of lay out the facts. Here's what to do if.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, this one has a different feel. Like he's seen some things.
Right.
And that tells us something important right off the bat. It tells us that the reality out there on those roads, it's probably a whole lot worse than most drivers realize.
Okay, so let's get to the heart of it then. What exactly is the trooper so worried about? Like, what's setting off those alarm bells?
Well, it's definitely his tone, right? He's not just reciting some safety guidelines.
Right.
He seems genuinely worried. He even talks about how, even with all his experience, years on the force driving in all kinds of conditions,
Hmm.
he has moments when visibility drops so fast he can barely even see the road in front of his own patrol car.
Whoa.
And this isn't just anecdotal. The National Weather Service backs this up.
Right.
They say during a blizzard, visibility can drop to less than a quarter of a mile in
Jeez.
just a few seconds.
Wow, that's terrifying.
It is. It
Yeah.
is. I'm getting nervous just thinking about it. And the scariest part is that
Yeah.
fear, while it's a healthy response in a situation like that, it can also cloud our judgment.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The trooper really stresses that point in the video. He's seen people take risks they wouldn't even dream of
Right.
in normal conditions just because they underestimate how
Yeah.
quickly a blizzard can turn deadly. And they think, oh, it's just a little snow. I can handle this.
Right.
But it's not just a little snow. It's a force of nature.
Yeah, and it's so unpredictable, too. I remember this one time I was driving back from visiting my parents,
Hmm.
and this was a few years back, and I almost got caught in a whiteout.
Oh, wow.
It was like someone just pulled a curtain down.
Yeah.
One minute everything was fine, and the next I couldn't see a thing.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to pull off the road safely, but
Mm.
man, it was a close call.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example of what we're talking about, right?
Right.
Even a brief whiteout, just for a few seconds,
Yeah.
can be totally disorienting. Now imagine being caught in that,
Yeah.
with cars all around you, people swerving, maybe panicking.
I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, it's not a good situation.
So, knowing all of this,
Yeah.
what's the best way to approach driving in these kinds of blizzard conditions? Besides, of course, just staying home. Which, honestly, is starting to sound like a really, really good plan right about now.
I mean, yeah, honestly, the safest bet is definitely just to stay put.
Right.
But, if you absolutely have to venture out, if it's a true emergency,
Yeah.
preparation is key. Like, the trooper talks about having a full emergency kit in your car.
Okay.
And he's not just talking about the basics like, jumper cables and a flashlight.
Hmm.
He's talking extra blankets, hand warmers, high energy snacks,
Wow.
things that could actually be lifesavers if you end up stranded.
So basically packing like you're going on an Arctic expedition, not just a
Exactly.
quick trip to the store.
Exactly. You got to be ready for anything. And beyond all that, it's about being mentally prepared too,
Mhm.
acknowledging that your senses might be unreliable in those conditions.
Hmm.
You might have to make decisions under extreme pressure in a split second. And that's what makes the trooper's message in this video so powerful. He's not just giving us tips, he's urging us to really think differently about what it means to drive in a blizzard.
It's definitely a sobering thought, for sure.
It is.
So, listener, what's the takeaway here?
I think the big takeaway is this. Blizzard conditions are more than just inconvenient.
Right.
They are potentially life-threatening. And your choice to drive in one doesn't just affect you. Think about the first responders who might have to risk their lives to come rescue you.
Right.
The other drivers on the road who you might put in danger. It's a big responsibility.
Absolutely. Stay safe out there, everyone, and remember, a snow day is the perfect excuse to catch up on that book you've been meaning to read.
Right.
Or, try a new recipe, something warm and comforting, maybe some hot chocolate.
Sounds good to me.
Stay warm out there, folks. We'll see you next time.
See ya.